Oh, hi there, camera. My name is Eric von Katterflogen. I am from Switzerland, Berlin, Turkey, and I am professional cat wrangler. I've also wrangled this cat for you. Say hello. Ah, it's very nice job. But today I'm here to talk to you about the Cat Island. As one professional cat wrangler, I love the cats very much. So in part 1, Koichi meets Shinnosuke and they try to go find the cats. But the cats, they are very sneaky. They say, no, we are not here. We are on the other side of the island. So they go to the other side of the island. And guess what? They find the cats. So if you haven't seen the part 1 where they try to find the cats, you should watch part 1 first. It will make this cat wrangler very happy. And that is where this video starts. My name was Eric von Katterflogen, and if you want more information, please visit http://www.ericvonkatterflogencatvranglingservicesforhire.cat. Are you ready? Thanks for watching. Enjoy the show.
What's it there? Okay.
오, 내꺼지니까.
I can tell what you've been thinking. That's the way that life goes. It always happens so fast. You have no time to react. It's been all that you've known, and you've been working so hard, trying to get ahead, babe. But now the racetrack is endless, and only the reckless would run at that pace. For everybody's running, following the schedule, living like they're madmen. And I have been there before. I remember that pace, and I don't want it again. For I can read the headlines, I know all the hard times. I'd rather take a slow nap.
Cat Island, Japan. We finally found the cats that give this island its nickname. In part 1 of this video, we experienced the most severe cat drought that anyone has ever experienced in human history. But then, after praying at the cat shrine, our prayers were answered. It wasn't raining cats or anything. No one would actually want that. But there were definitely enough cats to go around. That being said, the first group of cats we ran into were being hogged by this couple. They said that they came here because they like cats. But it was obvious they weren't about to share. So we decided that we'd move on, so that we could find our own set of cats. The path brought us to the only open store on the island. That's where we met this guy. Of all the interesting things our friend told us, the most interesting thing, I think, is that when the cats are being fed, sometimes ravens will come out of the sky and just lift off a cat and take it away.
カメラで撮ってると非常に映像で撮るといいかもしれない。
Unfortunately, fortunately, we didn't actually catch that on camera. Our friend, though, did have some other good advice. He told us about how in the summer months, Cat Island was way more busy. So if you want to take your time with the cats and take pictures or video at your own leisure, winter is totally the time to come. Right about here is where we decided to move on and see more of the island. After all, our friend was here to relax, so we ought to let him do that. He immediately went to go pay attention to cats, and we immediately set off. There were so many cats to see and so little time before the ferry came. We had to hurry.
Those who run much faster than the rest of us are ahead of the class. Well, they can only react. They're searching desperately for what they lack. They can find all the love we have. is how they retreat where they have lived. Oh yeah, and I respectfully decline that frantic way of life, girl. We should take a slow night. There's no need for the haste and no need for that reckless waste of love. Come away from that sorrow, away from that noise, to a slow, slow night.
It was at the ocean that we found the sign pointing the way to Manga Island. Manga Island was another thing Tashirojima did in order to attract tourists. Famous mangaka Shotaro Ishinomori helped Tashirojima to build some manga-related buildings, all resembling cats, which I guess kind of overall fits the theme of this island, and we were off to go see that. I mean, these are by the guy who created Cyborg 009, the first superpowered hero team created in Japan, which featured 9 cybernetic warriors. How cool is that? He also created Kamen Rider, which is, well, it's famous in its own right, but it's also one of the first transforming superhero shows, where the hero does a pose, transforms, and fights a weakly monster. While I wouldn't say these cat-shaped buildings are Ishinomori's best work, I do think it would be pretty sweet to stay in one. During the summer you can actually stay here, but because it was winter while we were there, everything was closed down, so we wouldn't be staying here tonight. So I think right now we're at Manga Island. I'm not sure if this is Manga Island or not, but we're gonna find out. And man, you have to walk up a little hill to get here. Not that many cats up here either. If you want to do the cats, you want to go to the little town that's like in the south, right here. But we're gonna check this out and we're gonna get back to the cats, I think. It was starting to get a little bit close to when our ferry should arrive, so we decided to go check out where the ferry would come, just so we knew where it was. Then that way we just have the rest of our time available to just hang out with cats. After the Sendai earthquake, I hear that Tashirojima's fishing industry was practically destroyed. Right now they're working on building/rebuilding their oyster industry. You can actually donate to help them out, though as of right now you'll have to call a Japanese number and speak Japanese. I'll put the information down in the description. So we're here during the winter, and I guess if I'm going to make a recommendation on when to come here, winter is actually pretty nice. There's only like, let's see, 3 other people who came on the boat with us to visit, and yeah, apparently in the summer there's like, you know, boats full of people coming over here. It's really busy. You can't take your time taking pictures or video and whatnot, and you know, obviously if you're here you're going to want to take pictures of cats, because that's all there really is to do. And yeah, winter's nice. Winter doesn't rain that much. Just time your trip right, and you can have the entire island basically to yourself. Which means you can have all the cats you want. Dude, with this wooden pickaxe right here, you could use that wooden pickaxe, break some rocks with it, and then use the rocks to make a rock pickaxe. You can use the rock pickaxe to make some iron pickaxe. Then when you get the iron pickaxe, you can make diamond pickaxes, and those last a really long time. Wish the guy who works here knew that. Ow. How did that even happen?
Good.
By this point in the day, we were starting to get very hungry. We hadn't eaten all day, we hiked around, and we were just surrounded by all these tasty, thoughts. The things we did no longer made sense. We were beginning to get delirious. We had to find food, and we had to find it fast. We walked all around trying to find some sort of restaurant, but apparently restaurants don't actually exist on this island. Then we remembered the one open shop on the island, the one that we met that guy at. So we headed back there. We went inside and bought some bread. Then we asked the nice old lady who runs the shop some questions about Tashirojima.
なんかアメリカ人が興味を持ちそうな島っていうことでなんかここに来たかったみたいなんで。
ああ、そうですか。
は
それでいいですか、そのままで。
あ、袋。
そのままでいいですか。
あ、いいですなんかこの島のおすすめとかありますか？
おすすめ？
おすすめ。
おすすめって。おすすめって何もないですよ。ほら、それでほら。
猫ばっかり。
うん、猫ばっかしだね。
この島に何人ぐらいが住んでいますか？
人ですか？
人の方です
人口ね、70人ぐらいでね。前はね。
She began regaling to us a time when there were 1,000 people living on Tashirojima, when there were still students, and then she started telling us about the decline. In the first year of the Heisei period, that's 1989 to all you non-emperor loving people out there, the schools shut down because there weren't enough students. Tashirojima eventually became what is known as a terminal village. That's when 50% or more of the population is over 65 years of age. Tashirojima went beyond the call of duty in this regard though, since 83% of their population is classified as elderly. We did our part to help out by buying some omiyage before leaving. Myself, Shinnosuke, and even the shopkeeper all had a boat to catch pretty soon. So we said our goodbyes and headed out.
ありがとうございます。
なんだか。
いやすごい楽しく
そうですね。
話が聞けます。
多分これを見たらたくさんの人が。
役に立つか立たないかわかんないけども、ごめんなさい。
いやすごい。
たくさんの外国人が
外国人が
ここになんかお土産とかお買いに。
そうで。
はい、ありがとうございます。
でまた多分船の方でお会いします。多分お願いしました。ありがとうございました。
If you're in Tashirojima and you want to eat something, this is pretty much your only choice. It's just go up the hill or go towards the Neko Jinja, and then you'll run into this place. There's usually a bunch of cats around here. She doesn't like the cats as much as you probably do, but yeah, come here, help this shop out. There's like only one of them, at least that's open right now, and yeah, we got some food finally. You're not gonna find food anywhere else. We spent the last of our time on Cat Island just hanging out in front of the store, just chilling like Bob Dylan with the cats. It felt so nice just to rest here. In fact, the whole pace of the island was really relaxing. This is the kind of place I wouldn't mind living in if I was retired. If I had no responsibilities and I could just hang out every day, go for walks, and chill with the cats. There's something surreal about being surrounded by hundreds of feral cats. Maybe it's just knowing that at any moment they could choose to swarm you. Then again, it's probably just the fact that they're around. There's just something about having animals around that make people nicer, I think. I don't really know how to explain it. Maybe the cats are some sort of replacement for the children that aren't there. Something that people can take care of. Something that'll give a little love back. Whatever it was, we definitely liked the atmosphere of the island. It made us sad that our ferry was coming and we had to head out. We said our goodbyes to the cats. For some reason, I don't think they really cared, and we began making our way down to the ocean. I even got to see my favorite Cat Island cat on the way back down.
Oh really?
150.
130 nya? Okay.
150 nya?
130 nya?
nya?
130 nya?
今は何時ですか?
130 nya?
We basically saw what there is to see on Tashirojima. We talked to a couple people, and now we're trying to get back before the not the train, the boat leaves us here forever. We don't catch this one boat. There's only 2 right now that are coming in. Other times there are more, but there's only 2 right now coming in Tashirojima. And if we don't catch it, then we're stuck here. And there really isn't that many places to stay, like the actual lodging place.
That's here is closed down during the winter months, but we're going to we're gonna head out. Hope you enjoyed Tashirojima, or Cat Island, we're gonna call it, and yeah, it's time to go on to the next place. I wonder what you'll choose for me next.